So, you're in France. It's likely you're surrounded by great food, wonderful, inexpensive wine, just enjoying a more relaxed and civilized way of life. However, you're probably missing one thing: UK television. All the major TV stations, BBC, ITV, Channel 4 and Channel 5 broadcast online. Even the commercial providers like BT and Sky allow online access. However, you can't access any of these online from France directly. Any connection from a French IP address will get you blocked or filtered. Fortunately, there's a solution. You can use a VPN service to hide your location and watch any UK television stations you like. Here's a quick demonstration. Okay, how can you access the BBC in France? Now, if you go to the BBC website from France, you'll normally get redirected to this version, which is the international version of the BBC. Now, what's crucially different is that it's missing the iPlayer, the radio and the TV tabs here, all the really good stuff. But the BBC looks at your IP address, sees you're in France and redirects you to this version. You can go to the directly to the iPlayer site, force yourself really, and try and watch something. Here we go. But if you're not in the UK, i.e. France, you'll get this message. Can you see here? BBC only works in the UK. Sorry, it's due to a rights issue. Blah, 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 blah. You can't do much about that. It's detected your French IP address and just blocked you accessing ITV, Channel 4, Sky, all those. They all do the same. What can we do about it? We can't change our IP address. It's assigned by wherever we connect to the internet. So if it's a hotel in France or it's a home ISP, you'll get a French IP address. You can't choose your country. But you can hide your IP address, and you can do that using something called a VPN service. Now, you've got to be careful with these. There's loads and loads of them around. But the BBC and ITV, in fact, block a lot of them. Some of the really cheap ones are so overloaded they're easy to detect, and they get blocked. Also ones that advertise or use BBC logos on the websites and things like that. If you see lots of adverts for something, generally it's blocked. But what we do is this one's called Identity Cloaker. I've been using it for about 10 years now. And if I want to, as I'm in France and I want a UK IP address, I just pick a UK server. These are all blurred out because it's best to keep them low key. But hopefully you can see the little icon there. Now if we click to the UK, what we'll do is route our connection through to a UK server. Okay, so instead of seeing our real IP address, it'll see the IP address of the VPN server. So if we go back, let's go to the BBC. Remember now all this is being routed through the UK VPN server. Can you see now that you've got the iPlayer, the TV, radio? This site looks very similar, but this is actually the UK version with all the TV stuff, rather than the international version you'll get from the when you're in France. Okay, and let's just go and pick something. Let's just try and stream something. Another point to look at VPN services, it's important it's fast, otherwise your video will buffer all the time. A fast VPN will just buffer slightly at the beginning, and then you'll be able to watch the thing perfectly. And there we go. And you can see that's running perfectly. That's routing all the traffic through the UK VPN server, and when I finished with it, I just disconnect it. You can also use it to connect to US servers or Canadian. There's a lot of French stuff and English stuff on the Canadian media sites as well. That's basically it. That's me using Identity Cloaker, a VPN service, to access the BBC in France. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. And that's all there is to it. Connect to a UK server before you want to watch any channel, then simply watch as you would from the UK. As long as you use a super fast service like Identity Cloaker, you won't notice any difference at all. You can even watch UK Netflix and Sky Go if you have a subscription. Plus, choose another country for a different TV station. There's some great online content in the USA, like Hulu and HBO Online. Grab a discount code for Identity Cloaker and give it a try. It's at identityvoucher.co.uk. www.ecom.co.uk.